can y'all make money? Just off the top of y'all head, how many different talents do y'all feel y'all have y'all can get paid for?
How many avenues?
Yeah.
Probably like 5.
I was damn man, fucking 6. I gotta go up. I gotta go up. I gotta go up.
I mean, yeah, like out of everything I do, I made money. Music reviews, write-ups, interviews, top 10 countdown, radio play. There's a couple of things that it's just like I feel like money isn't really the thing. It's the passion, what you do to get the money.
Yeah, no. The question wasn't to put the focus on the money.
Oh no! I feel that. I was just throwing that in there just for like the tip.
Okay, so then part 2 of that question is, how many of those ways that you have made money that you never thought about you would make money that way?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. All of them.
Y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I would like all of them, like music reviews. I never thought that it just happened on accident. Damn, it was destiny. It was destiny and a blessing. But I didn't know that was going to help me get the currency to actually live my life. You know what I mean? I didn't know that was something that was needed. Was somebody getting their songs reviewed, or you know what I mean? Or it's just making it convenience for people. When you make something convenient, that's when the money comes. Knowledge and convenience. I think those are the 2 things that knowledge, convenience, and investments. I think
by your knowledge and by your convenience, it makes you valuable, is what you're saying.
Facts.
So then part 3 of that question is, how many more ways you think you can make money? Because in part 2, if you never thought you could make money in any of those fields, how many more fields you think you can conquer?
A lot more, unlimited. You just got to tap into it. What it is, a lot of people is afraid to get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Comfortability is I feel like it's a cousin of failure.
Yeah, it is.
Like that's why I always reinvent myself, because like a year ago, you saw me only doing music reviews. Only. Then I'm like, bro, this shit is gonna get burnt out if I don't add value to what I'm doing. And me as an artist, I understood it. Like everybody want to keep paying $5 to get their song played again and again, and I've been here all night. So what I did was I was able to make it more valuable by building a website, let niggas get heard, making that music get heard more. You know what I'm saying? I was like making it more entertaining. Niggas got battles, you can win money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about reinventing yourself and not staying in that same boat. You know, because once you get bored. Once you stay that same person, you get bored. You know, I can show music videos, but what if I did a top 10 music video countdown where it's entertaining? You know? So it's about, like, get uncomfortable, bro, because even though you may be comfortable, bro, add more to it. Always. Just because you got it, like, it's just like having a car. Add rims to the motherfucker. I'm not saying do that, but it's just if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you know, add value to your home. Let's do it better. Home. Equity.
You know, comfort zone is man-made.
Yeah.
Just like fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, if anybody that out there got a newborn baby, your baby ain't scared of shit.
Man.
It's tough.
And that's what it be too sometimes. Like, man, people that's comfortable, they'll rather put their traumas and their fears on you, you know, because they comfortable and they don't think you can do this. But with the mindset, man, I can do anything, man. I feel I can do anything I put my mind to. Ain't shit stopping me but myself.
And then don't let nobody take you out of that.
Exactly. Right. Like, because okay,
it's your shit.
Yeah, me coming out here, it's probably like something that was hella risky, bro. But and I think about my life, I'm like, damn, I've been taking risks all my life. Go off to college, boom, damn. I come out here, I'm thousands of miles away from home, but I wasn't comfortable. I mean, I was getting comfortable. I felt myself. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I gotta change it. So now I'm not comfortable, and I realize I make myself uncomfortable. And when I do that, I always thrive, bro.
Hey,
for real,
nigga, Arnold Schwarzenegger traveled farther than you.
Hey, that's real. Hey, let me tell y'all, what happened was, man, we had got off the podcast, and I was like, man, why the fuck y'all ask these questions while we got off?
Yeah, good ass conversation.
And I was like, nigga, so I had to go back up on, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of more minutes or something like that, just to make sure y'all got the insight, bro, because it was too much game, being given too many great questions, you know what I mean? So that's why we had to go back up for a little bit. Yeah, we ended the podcast, but we started back up. That's the beauty of having your own shit. You know what I mean?
Hey man, we on the millionaire grind tip. You feel me?
Hell yeah. So
all four of us, we on the millionaire grind tip, man. We trying to make it.
Hell yeah. So yeah, but Kavel, what questions did you have for us earlier, bro? You said, what is if you was younger, what was the question?
So pretty much like, you know, as a young man, you know, y'all in y'all 20s, what would y'all invest in? What, you know what I'm saying? What would y'all put y'all focus towards? You know what I'm saying? Even now, but what would y'all suggest young brothers that's coming up, man? Like what to look for, what to watch out for?
And what
I would say the women, like really, I feel like that could be a downfall. Like on some real shit, like Adam and Eve. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like that was symbolic to, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine if like in high school, like niggas was taught like more like, cause imagine like a lot of us had older adults saying, "Hey yo, fuck these bitches," like yeah, fuck, like that's what you're supposed to do, hit that, like. But not knowing that pussy like sometimes come with problems, and as a young man, we're not always prepared for that, you know. So with that, it's just like instead of like you could be putting more focus instead of women more on your craft, and by the time you're ready for women, you already be so in tune with your own self and doing your own thing. It wouldn't be a distraction, you know. It's about being, and I also focus. Watch out for that. Stay focused. You know, listen more than you talk. That's also what I would say. But what I would invest in is probably dogs, bro. You know what I mean? In the hood, you see mutts everywhere. But nobody ever tell you the value of dogs, like the exotic dogs. I'd invested in my 401k. I had a city job. I'd invested in that. I would have invested probably in stocks as well. You know what I mean? Like, I think those things are more important because let's be real, like in school, we've been misled for 18 years.
Yeah.
You've been misled for 18 years, bro. You know, you being misled to talk about irrelevant shit. Like these teachers is really going through life problems, but they're not using the shit they teaching us. They teaching us about Christopher Columbus, but they paying bills at home. They're not getting a bonus school. They ain't not getting 50% off of their light bill for telling you who about the Great Depression. You feel me? So I feel like as a kid, I mean, not as a kid, as a young man, I would have invested more in a business. But it's funny though, because as a kid, at 18, as soon as I graduated high school, I was actually going into multi-level in marketing. I didn't know what it was at the time, but that's exactly what it was. So I was already on this journey at 18 because my Uncle Mac introduced me to people, millionaires and shit like that at 18. So for me, I'm like, hold up, I can work for myself. One thing that they told me was a job stands for just over broke. No disrespect to anybody that works on 9 to 5 because you need that money. He said you might as well have your job, your own business. It don't make no sense for working somebody else's dream when you can work for your own. So at 18, when you hear shit like that, you know, my brain wasn't even fully developed as a man yet. But when you hear something, I started to chase it. So when I started to chase it, I feel like I finally gathered that. Now, I feel like at the time when I wanted it, I probably wasn't ready. But now that I got it, I know what to do with it. You feel me? So sometimes you'll have all that game and not be ready for the fruits of your labor. Sometimes when I was 18, I feel like I was just developing and working up into this stage because God had a plan for me to meet this future me at 34. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say about it. I feel like telling a young man to stay focused. You know what I mean? Consent is a very a big one. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to anything, women. You know what I'm saying? Sexual activities.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to get caught up in a mix, especially if like you might be a rising star or something like that, or you might just be a motherfucker going through puberty, my nigga. You feel me? Consent is always should be number one. You know, stay focused. You know, And don't stay out of fucking trouble, man. It's not Grand Theft Auto, my nigga. If you feel like you gotta shoot somebody in the fucking face, play a video game. What about you, my nigga Upgrade?
Since I would say these are some more emotional times, I would say some sort of emotional control or discipline. I think like that's something that I think a lot of our youth are losing their livelihood, their brands, their freedom, and their lives to right now. And I feel like part of emotional discipline is actual self-confidence. And if you have actual self-confidence, you're not going to do what you see other people do for likes and engagements and follow that rat race or whatever. And I feel like that's what plagues the men and the young boys or whatever on each side. They're doing what they're doing, as far as like the men being super violent and prideful online or whatever, and the women being sexual because that's what gets the views or whatever. And I feel like if you have a pride of self and a knowledge of self, you're going to be you. If you like wearing a bikini, then you like wearing a bikini. If you wear a bikini on a Tuesday and you don't touch a pool just because it looks good, or you know you're going to get, I don't know, that's not my phone for sure. But if you, if you're wearing revealing clothing just for the follow, you know, it's like, it's a long road. And I think some people who tend to be on social media like 15 years, you look back at how you used to be and how far you've come now and how much you've sacrificed who you really are just to get, you know, good engagement. So I would say that, and like probably like Bitcoin too. You know, I went off Bitcoin early in my life, and then I took the money out. I left $17, and my $17 still turned into like $800-900 years later in 2021 when the quarantine happened. So I would say follow the future. You know, everybody, there's gonna be victims for every upgrade in life. When the internet first came out, hella people was like, "What's up with this weird ass internet? This shit'll never last," you know. And then when CDs went from CDs to everything digital, like, "What's up with this digital shit? This shit'll never last. What's up with this trap music? This shit'll never last." And the people who didn't evolve with the times fell behind, you know. So I would say, like, man, if there is some new cutting edge, like this, even this metaverse shit, it's hard not to ignore it. It's gonna be some sort of part of our future, you know. So, like, invest in it. Don't invest nothing that you aren't comfortable with investing for at least a year or a couple of years, of course, you know. But invest in this shit, you know. I don't got a PS5 yet, but as soon as Rockstar comes out with Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm gonna get a PS5 for sure. But until then, I have no reason personally to own a PS5 because that's the only game I care about. I could play all the fucking 2Ks on my old school on my old 4 or whatever, you know. But when you see the times changing and you see even like new apps too. Even if this app don't blow up, you can still be the nigga on it. You know, I'm the nigga on this app called Stereo. My partner is like, seems like he's the nigga on this. Let me see what this is. I'm gonna give him a plug. This app called Riff. You feel me? Nigga got me verified or whatever. But jump on an app early, network, talk, and you could be like a influencer on this app, and it will transfer over to your Instagram or wherever you shoot these people to. But roll with the punches of evolution and technology, or you're gonna be left behind. You know, don't be an old prude. Even with me with TikToks, can I still say, "Oh, this TikTok shit ain't gonna work" in 2022 right now? I'd be stupid to say that shit. So it's like either I'm gonna evolve myself and figure out what I'm comfortable doing TikTok wise, or I'm gonna let the opportunity of making potential fans and business situations happen. You know, because like a lot of that shit, TikTok got their own DMs. Niggas will message you on TikTok. There's some people who won't follow you on Instagram. They'll follow you on TikTok. They want to talk to you. They'll talk to you on TikTok. You feel me? Like, so like, don't always think, oh yeah, Instagram will always be the number one forever. Because this is the first year that they not in the top 10 websites or whatever. So like, the times is changing. You feel me? And like where it goes, figure it out. But like, don't be afraid to test something out. Now there is a point where you might spread yourself too thin. Just make sacrifices. You know, I can't win on this app. I can't win on this app. This app is just an app that buys my time. Fuck this app. Let me try to get on this app, promote my business, promote my talents, whatever I have to do or whatever. But like, yeah, just don't turn your back on technology and the evolution or whatever. Cause like if you could jump on it early, you could make yourself something. Just like the people who jumped on Instagram early, they made a lot of money off being the first like stars on this app, you know, and like you could do the same thing too. It may not be as big of a blast, but it's still good and it's still a start and you're still gonna make friends. Keep these friends, these digital friends, like keep in touch with them. And these people will follow you and support you forever. Because that's what the internet is now. These people aren't strangers. These aren't random people coming by every day. These are people who have a digital relationship with you. So don't forget that.
Right, that's facts.
Right.
Hey, I think the digital relationship is stronger than the actual sometimes personal relationships.
Yeah, you'll tell somebody on the screen some shit you wouldn't tell nobody in person.
That's facts. That's facts, bro.
I done heard niggas on Clubhouse talk about they daddy. I'm like, I know you wouldn't. You don't know me at all. Like if I was in person, you wouldn't tell me none of this shit. But because we're on here, there's momentum in the conversation. It feels free. Niggas will tell you some candid shit. Like, yeah, my daddy made me feel like this, bro. Nigga always wanted me to play football. Fuck football, nigga. I had to play ball, and I always felt like I had it. I'm like, damn.
But let me ask you this though, Greg. Yeah. Do you feel that you know, we so social media driven? Do you feel like that kind of took away of people actually being out there in terms of communication?
Yeah,
you know,
I do think
the charismatic.
Social media did make a lot of people weird because a lot of people know how to be cool online, where you have 10 minutes to come up with a nice phrase or a comment and shit to say. You know, you can kind of go over material. All right, I'm gonna play my music. I'm gonna roll up a wood. I'm gonna shout niggas out when I go live. But like that's not how the real world works. You know, people and I think that's why there's not a lot of stars this generation like there was, because when you look at these people, you can see awkwardness. Like Drake is the biggest rapper. You can't tell me he ain't awkward. You feel me? But that's what the internet, that's what being a star young does. You being a regular kid young, you should go through some hardships. Hey nigga, what's up with your big ass nose? What's up with your black ass skin? Why you so fat, motherfucker? Like you learn how to deal with brutally honest kids, and this shit humbles you, and you gotta learn to fight through it. But like this is preparing you for the real world. And I think a lot of people are not prepared for real world judgments on a small scale, but you damn sure ain't ready for it to be as a superstar, because half of us we would have been killed ourselves if we was Will Smith. Like, damn, I fuck with the bitch, I defend the bitch, and then when I defend the bitch, nigga, my whole career over, and people still calling me bitches. You feel me? You can't win for losing. And there's a lot of people I feel like you can't take that pressure. So many people get popping and then get lost because they can't deal with it. You know, like you gotta pay to get your opinion out there if you're not a big enough star. You know, there's certain things about it or whatever. But yeah, I think social media, I'm not gonna say it's necessarily a positive thing, but it's something that we have to deal with, and we gotta try to get it to its most positive place. Because this shit is fucking up our kids, man. You know, even with our youngsters, like I see youngsters, so many kids know how to work a tablet. Like, nigga, you fool. It took me as a grown ass man a minute. You know, when the first time I got my first tablet, like, how the fuck I do this? How do I do that? You know, and to see so many kids on tablets, or they on tablet and they watching two TVs, like, oh no, that's why niggas got that ADD. Nigga, pick a screen and turn the other one off. Nigga, you feel me? Focus on something. Don't just sit there and be like, you know, you doubling up or whatever. Like it's some sort of you know, frequency coming off the screen or whatever. You getting high off this shit. Like I do think like it's the reason why our attention span is so short.
Yeah, man.
It's the reason why, you know, songs are 2 minutes now. Niggas can't focus past that long. And it's crazy that the people who didn't have no internet created the internet. So the niggas who used to get on their bike for like a mile and a half, knock on the door. Can JJ come outside? No. Bike your ass all the way back home or make stops at other people's houses. Like, it wasn't no digital thing. It wasn't no call your friend to see if he could play. You had to pull up down the street. Look, is he outside? Nope. All right, let me go see if my nigga Didi is over here outside. Oh, he ain't there. All right, let me go home. And you still got a hell of a workout. So the reason why this generation probably is in better shape too. You feel me? Because like we didn't have no lazy things to go about it. But it's crazy too because we the ones who probably invented Uber Eats, all this shit that's gonna make our next generation like somewhat in person awkward and somewhat lazy because you could order food now. You like your mama had to send your ass to the grocery store. Now it's to the point where that grocery store might have Uber Eats. You could just order some soda, popcorn, and this and that, and then somebody drop it off. And I feel like it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing to that. You know, like I be trying to teach my son about like strangers trying to throw him in the van and shit. He's like, "Oh, it's okay, Dad. Nobody's gonna do that." Like, yeah, trust me, nigga. Because I caught him on the street by himself. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Like, oh, my friend went to eat. I'm just waiting for him. Like, bro, if there's nobody here, you come back in the house. What are you talking about? Oh no, but he's gonna be done. I was like, all right, well, just wait for him outside. I mean, up at the house. Like, don't do that no more, bro. Like, for real. They'll come scoop your ass. I don't give a fuck, bro. You feel me? And it's so easy for pedophiles these days, you know?
Yeah.
You can just make fake profiles. You can go over here, you go over there, you can go get a job with the kids. Like, so I worry about that too. But I feel like the internet, it's a good thing if you use it for the proper good things, but it has a lot of negative features that is fucking up. It's just making weird people, bruh. People who feel like they gotta say weird, disrespectful shit out loud like they would in the comment section. It's like I could tell people who are in the shitty comment section by how they talk. Like bro, you could talk about how you feel, your beliefs, but when you make it seem like you're going to hell if you don't think the same way I think, or if you make it seem like you a goofy if you don't get down the way I think you should get down, it's like that's not the way the world works, bro. Like a lot of people are trying to be avatars in the real world, and it's just not working. I think it's so easy to tell a try hard. Like this nigga trying to be so cool. This motherfucker trying to be so like people are trying so hard to get accepted or to get some sort of like recognition, and it's like I feel like it's from social media too. So I don't know where positive this shit is ending, but it's leading to more suicides, more people self-conscious. Like I can see it with the women, like watching a magazine and saying, "Oh, she's so beautiful. I wish I looked like her." And then you going down your timeline and you get to see these perfect ass bodies move, and you're like, "Damn, I wish I looked like her." You feel me? Or if you're a dude, now you get beat up. People don't just laugh at you. That shit on World Star. You feel me? Like that's one thing I never thought about too. Like, damn, think about how many niggas got their ass knocked out on World Star. You still had to go back to that school. You making killers. Like, I'm gonna kill the next nigga try to do me like that. You feel me? He may be a quiet dude or something, you know?
Yeah.
And since again, the digital age. OnlyFans. People are pulling shit up. I know your mama's OnlyFans. Your mama a hoe. I see your mama twerking on fucking TikTok, on Instagram Reels. It's like it's so much digital shit that we used to probably have to deal with, but it was a rumor. I heard your mama shake that ass at the Piggly Wiggly down the street. Now there's actual footage of your mama shaking that ass. That's gonna build like a situation between your fucking your insiders or whatever. And then like it's like family secrets too. Like earlier, it would be like in the 90s, I would meet women, they'd be like, you know, my mama's boyfriend touched me, but she don't believe me. And it's just a rumor, and they go through it. Now she talk about it every week on her live. Fuck my mama, that bitch. It doesn't split the family in half. Like there's more digital because I think seeing something.
It's a digital acceptance.
Yes, seeing something hits way harder. It's just like Ray Rice. When you heard Ray Rice beat up his girl, he got suspended. He served his time, and then he was back in the league. And then you seen the clip, and you like, oh wait, hold on, this shit ain't over. Because now that we see what you did, I don't think we really punished you enough for that or whatever. So like I think the being able to see like the Rodney Kings, if white folks never seen that, they didn't believe us until they seen that. For black folks, this is an ordinary thing. They always do that. They always very violent. But for a lot of white folks, that's the first time they seen a black man get done by police and be like, oh, this is what they be talking about. Oh, this doesn't happen to me, you know? And then, you know, it's years and years of this digital acceptance. Some people are starting to feel like it's okay, you know, like it'll go this way too. It'll either offend you or it'll make you desensitized to it. And I think that's what happens with certain black people and certain white people. They don't really expect it to, but you keep watching young black kids dying. Are you getting madder or are you getting kind of like casual about it now? You feel me? Like, because I want to feel like I'm getting madder. I'm not getting desensitized to this shit. You feel me? But I'm starting to feel like with a lot of people, like, you know, you say it's just becoming like a digital event. Oh, they killed a nigga. Let me type like I care and then go about my business. You feel me? Like that's not real fucking civil leadership. You feel me? Like that's not Martin Luther King ain't gonna shake your hand in heaven for your post and then going about your business. You feel me? Like that's not enough, you know? Our ancestors fought way more harder than us. I don't give a fuck what nobody say talking about we are not our ancestors. You goddamn right. We not getting hosed down the street bit by fucking German shepherds. Them niggas was still swinging on police. They was swinging on police, getting hosed down the street, beat with batons. Like, we not doing that. You know, they throw some tear gas in the air and we scatter, crying. Oh my God, let's go fucking break in the Gucci store. Like, wait. How does this fucking I'm confused, but I'm with it though. Shit, I'm trying to get me some Gucci though. Nigga, sometime coming. But I don't understand how this correlates, and you know, I don't know what the drip gotta do with police brutality. But like I'm saying, like I feel like it has the chance to be strong. I feel like when there was a lot of like the George Floyd incidents and how the digital was used to everybody to come together and saying, where are you riding? Oh, I'm riding in LA. Oh, I'm riding in Pomona. Okay, I'm riding over here. Okay, when I'm done over there, I might come over and see. Like I feel like that's what the internet was for. You feel me? Us to link together to figure out where we all gonna trip somewhere or whatever. To, you know, show our demonstration that we ain't with it or whatever. And I feel like the other side of it is people who are predatory and people who are fake woke that want to now come and care because it's a big ass group and it's a platform. Hey, my name is Wooty Whoopa. I was a part of this movie. Can I say something to the crowd? Hey, I just want to say that this isn't right. And you're just doing it for press. You know, you get your pictures, you send it to the news station, and then, you know, you look like you some sort of civil leader when you're not. So like I said, there's a good way of social media is actually doing well for us, and there's a way where it's kind of making us stupid, bro, and short and very emotional and kind of like, you know, a lot of self-doubt in ourselves, you know, like or whatever.
No, real shit. Yeah, man, I gotta hit this motherfucking gym, man. It was dope doing it.
Yeah. All right, man. Appreciate it.
I gotta get cut up and shit, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like,
you gonna get it in, man. You gonna get there.
Oh, I got a dip
too.
too.
Love y'all niggas, man. I'm out of here. Peace.
All right, yeah, upgrade. I follows you too.